Sienna was a fascinating character to play. She is incredibly determined woman. She's very self-motivated. It's her encounter with Langdon, and they're suddenly in a situation together where they really need to think on their toes, and she's the woman who manages to get him out of a difficult scrape. I've grown up watching his films, and I absolutely loved Sleepless in Seattle. I love Meg Ryan. I mean, he's just masterful at what he does, but he's very relaxed. He makes it very easy on set. He's very professional and focused and wants to do good work. So it makes, for everyone else around him, it's very easy. As ever, when you work with people who've managed to stay the course and are still in the industry 40, 30 years later, it's often the same thing, that they're people who are very humble about what they do. They work incredibly hard, and they don't have a lot of vanity about what they do. There was a lot of running practice. Every day I'd have to go do my running practice. It was, I mean, obviously you always, with this kind of film, you want to be physically fit, and so I was very, sort of discerning, doing my Pilates and all that sort of stuff. But it was just great fun, getting to run along the streets of Florence, and it would often be that you're either kind of running away from something or running towards something, so you're always like, look, go, we have to go over there, no, over there, down there, quick, keep going. It's classic action film. It was great fun. It was great. I mean, when you're shooting in a studio, you're inside all day for hours at a time. You never see the daylight, and so it's such a pleasure to be shooting on location. And so that in between, especially someone like this, we'd be shooting at the Uffizi, and then in between we'd go off and look at go to the Botticelli room and spend 5 minutes before we had to be back on set. So it was a really, really special, cool experience. It gives you more material when it's based on a book. I actually love doing adaptations from books, because you've already got the foundations of the character, so you're building on something. And with Dan's creation of Sienna, there were so many idiosyncrasies about her, that she's a champion chess player, she's this child prodigy, she speaks many languages, she plays the violin. There were all these wonderful little details that were great to play with in creating her character.